Welcome to Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration. I'm Jane Manzuris. Today we're at the newly reopened Burton Barr Library in downtown Phoenix. But before we get started, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. We check out a program that helps kids prepare for college and find scholarships. And a craft room crash with the Crafty Chica. Wait till you see the cool project we make using paper. And inexpensive ways to update your home to get a new look. All that and more coming up on today's show. We are here at the Burton Barr Library in downtown Phoenix, and with me is the Community Relations Manager, Lee Franklin. Lee,
good morning.
It is so exciting
that
the library is reopened after the flooding that happened here last year.
Right.
How excited are you?
It's really exciting. Yeah. We really missed our customers, and we missed being the library as people know us to be in the community. That Saturday was probably one of the best mornings I've had in my entire life. It was great. It was great energy. Our customers came out in droves and got to access the library.
You've been doing the renovations for a year and you're finally reopened.
Yeah.
I know you changed a couple of things.
We did. We were 11 months, so 11 months closed. And while we were closed, we made sure to not waste any of that time or the resources that were here doing the renovations. So we upgraded our children's place, our college depot, and Mock, which is our maker space. All three of those areas got significant service enhancements.
And I love the new features, the teen space,
yeah,
the teen room, the maker space. Tell us about those.
The Teen Central part of their collection was replaced and then redone some of the sound system and some of the gaming areas. And then Mock, our maker space, has a whole new makerspace floor that's a state-of-the-art floor. It has 2 new designated computer labs with new computers where we teach coding and robotics and STEM related programs. And then we also have a designated 3D printer room in Mock, so our customers can come in, learn all about all aspects of 3D printing.
That is
and make something, yeah.
You say make something,
right?
I'm so excited.
And all for free.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
And
everything's for free.
That's such a great benefit of having the public libraries, that you can use it and it's free for your use. Yeah.
Public libraries throughout our societies are they're for everybody, so they're the great equalizer. We have access to just about anything you could think of. Start with a library. What you'll have with libraries that you won't get anywhere else is the human connection and the expertise.
So many places to go in the library, so many things to do. And Lee, you're going to be back with us in just a little bit to talk about summer programs.
Yeah, absolutely. Tons of stuff.
If you're looking to add a rustic touch to your outside area, check out the company Rusted Bull.
I'm Scott Gilbert. This is my son Marcus Gilbert, and together we're Rusted Bull Custom Metal. I started Rusted Bull as a hobby in my garage, and then eventually we grew and became busier and busier. And I brought my son on when he got out of the Marine Corps. He went to welding school, got a degree in welding, and came to work for his dad.
It's good working with my dad. It can get stressful sometimes because I know a lot of people at work, they'd like to have a couple of words to say to their boss, and it's a little more difficult when it's your dad, but at the same time, it's easier.
That's never stopped you.
Yeah.
Love working with my son. It's not too many people get to do that sort of thing.
So when people come to us looking for our designs, I like to send them over to my dad first because he's more of the design aspect, whereas I'm more of a linear, organized. He can do, thing, well, let's put 2 over here and then we'll space something different, put 1 over here, where I would like everything to be exactly equal and in line, and covered in a line is what we called it in the Marine Corps, but.
Yeah, he's straight line and I'm more curved in the designs, but. We have a wide range of things we do. We do fencing, art pieces for inside homes, all the way to a planter out in the middle of the yard.
We do a lot of the gabion rock baskets. We do a lot of trellises. We'll take the typical trellis, is just a square with mesh in there, and we'll take it and we'll actually cut out sections and put in shelves and add shape and dimension to them, and it makes it much more than just a thing for your vines to grow on. It's its own piece on your wall. But our favorite projects are definitely the one-offs, the ones where we can come out to people's houses and they describe to us what their vision is and come up with something that is just really cool.
We had Rusted Bull come out. They put in about 300 linear feet of fencing. They also created lighting and gabions for us. So working with Scott and Marcus and Rusted Bull overall really created the look we were looking for in our backyard. The other nice thing that Rusted Bull had done for us was finish off our mine shaft that we have in our backyard and created an ore cart, so Rusted Bull was phenomenal.
Rusted Bull is really good. Not only good at what they do from a quality perspective, but good from an artistic perspective, and then also very good in working with the customer as well. It doesn't matter how complex or how quote-unquote normal it is, it's always custom.
Give us a chance to create something for you. We're local, we're father and son, we're a small business. Give us a call and we'll try to make a neat piece for you.
Keep your kids pumped about reading this summer and create a reading caterpillar. So for every book they read, write the name of that book on a circle and then put those circles on their bedroom door. Just keep adding circles as they read, and you've got a clever way to keep track of their accomplishments. Next, Arizona's weather makes it hard to have wood floors, but AAA Floors has a great solution. And a craft room crash with the Crafty Chica. I can't wait. If you're looking to rip out that dated shag carpeting and replace it with hardwood, not so fast. First, listen to this advice from AAA Floors about engineered wood versus hardwood.
In a solid hardwood, you can see the entire surface thickness of the product is a solid wood. There's no layers attached. In an engineered product, you can see made out of many different layers of wood. So the reason for that is these layers could be different species that fight moisture better than others. So by attaching a more moisture resistant to a product on the top, so it helps absorb and not allowing the moisture to reach the top. Traditionally, more solid floor are being used due to the fact that homes are built on raised foundation, right? There's a subfloor in every home and there's typically a basement underneath. So the solid floor can be nailed down to a raised foundation subfloor and it doesn't touch a concrete slab. In today's home, many homes are built on concrete slabs. So with a concrete slab, the floor then touches the concrete where there is moisture. There's always 3.5% of moisture in concrete. So when the moisture touches the wood surface, it can transfer moisture and damage the product. So in today's environment, many homes we install are using engineered floor due to the fact that it is highly stable and we're able to fight the amount of moisture in concrete slabs. The advantage of solid floor is a little bit thicker in wear layers, so it could be resanded a few more extra times compared to an engineered floor. The advantage of engineered floor is the increased stability, the ability to install on top of a concrete floor where it has moisture, and it's minimize shrinkage year-round without having to increase any humidity in the home. They both wear exactly the same. The costs compared from a solid floor to an engineered floor are almost the same. We spend a lot of time in great detail working with the homeowners to create a floor, a texture, whether solid or engineered, to get to a product that they love, enjoy, and perform many, many years.
Being the first to do something can be hard, especially if the first is going to college. College Bound AZ helps young kids achieve their dreams of an education.
College Bound is a resource, a free resource for the community to help students get to college. If you haven't had anybody in your family that's been to college, then that can be a pretty daunting task. So it's important for students to be able to leverage all the skills that they have to get the scholarships that they're available to them. And that's what our program is about, is to maximize all of their potential and wrap it up into a package so that they're ready to go to college. We start in the 8th grade all the way through high school. And what we've found is that there are certain touch points to help students acquire as they're coming up through high school so that they're ready for college. And so we call that the 6-step critical path to college. And so we make sure that they're touching on all of those points. The first one being GPA management. Are you getting the tutoring you need? Are you getting the homework in? What are the problems that you're experiencing? Because if you can keep your grade point up, then we can help you with the rest of it too. And the second thing would be their community service and extracurricular activities. Do they know that they need to perform community service to not only help the community, but to round themselves out and to demonstrate to a university that they're willing to take that extra step to develop their leadership skills? And then the next step would be university track classes. So we teach them about taking an advanced placement or dual enrollment or those kinds of classes that are going to position them for college. I just wanted to give a shout out to the interns who are serving with us here at Sequoia Secondary School. I was able to coach them on how to coach kids. It's successful. In fact, we have one sophomore who has been accepted into a summer leadership program, the Cesar Chavez Leadership Program, which is very prestigious and very hard to get into. Had this program not been at this school, had these interns not taken the time to learn and to apply what they learned, she wouldn't be going. But she is going to go, and she's going to make her mark on the world because she can.
My biggest takeaway from College Bound would be the people I met, the connections I made, and I do recommend it. It does help you become more outspoken. It helps you learn stuff that you might not necessarily learn in high school. It's just something that one would need to be better in life, I just think.
I would just use the words of the students, that College Bound to them is family. It's family. We meet with them on a regular basis. We meet the students where they are. One of the elements of our program is providing food boxes when necessary. There's no judgment on anything. It's like, come as you are. Let's get you going where you'd like to go. And as long as you're willing to dedicate yourself, we are dedicated to you. So that's what the kids say. It's family. And to me, they're all my family.
Create a reading hour for the family. Designate 1 hour every week just for reading. So put away the electronics and enjoy a good book or a magazine. Up next, I'm crashing the craft room of the Crafty Chica for a very cool paper project. And we get some tricks to create a dream room without breaking the bank. I'm very excited about this next craft room crash. I am entering the Queen's Castle, the Crafty Chica, and she's got a very clever paper craft to show us. This is Craft Room Crash, and I'm outside Kathy Cano Murillo's house. Now, she's also known as the Crafty Chica, and she considers her style Mexi boho with a lot of sparkles. So let's go crash her craft room and find out what Kathy is making today. Hey, Kathy!
Hi, Jane! Oh my gosh, are you ready to get your craft on?
I am ready, Crafty Chica!
Oh my God, let's go!
Oh, look at it, so bright and beautiful and so much fun! It's really spacious.
Hi, I'm Kathy Conamurio, the Crafty Chica. I make a living sprinkling glitter and gluing things.
So you have all of your like craft room addictions in here, I would say.
Yes, I like to think of it as Mexi boho style. And it's a combination of everything of my heritage, of my life, of things that I love. They're just all mishmashed together into a fun bohemian style. A Mexican style is glitzy, over the top, so extra.
So what are we making today?
Okay, we are going to make a really fun pocket book.
Oh, cute.
Made out of a piece of poster board.
No
a
way.
large piece of poster board.
Kathy, there's nothing I like more than a nice, clean, white piece of paper.
Yes, so much opportunity, right?
Yes.
First, we're going to take one sheet of this poster board and we're going to complete a series of folds. And then we're going to fold this bottom part up like this.
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
From there, we're going to snip at the peak of the fold in the center. And then this is the best part. You're going to love this part.
Okay.
Okay, fold the 2 pages around so that it creates a book, and then like that.
Oh my gosh, it's magic!
And we're gonna scotch tape the ends together so it stays nice and secure. After that, we're gonna use a glue stick and line it with scrapbook paper. So I'm just gonna roll this.
Does this have you feel like you're the second grader in class and you're doing really the easiest project ever and you're still cheating with your neighbor and you're like, how am I doing
What
this?
am I doing? And then we're going to trim all the edges with washi tape. And I love the text and the fonts because it just adds a little extra
Wow, look
texture
at
to
yours.
it. And then we're gonna add embellishments like pictures or gems just to give it some pop.
Kathy, you're so awesome. Thank you for having us. I'm never leaving. Thanks so much to Kathy, the Crafty Chica. Now we all know how to make a folded pocketbook, and that is what Kathy is doing in her craft room. What are you doing in your craft room? I'll see you next time. Okay, I need to get busy and finish this. We are back at the Burton Barr Library with Lee Franklin. Now, Lee, even though school is out, doesn't mean you don't have to keep reading and continue the reading and educating.
Right.
Tell us about some of your summer programs.
So summer reading is a public library cornerstone. We started June 1st, so our whole 17 location system is fully engaged. We have tons of programming at every one of our branches every day of the week. We want to encourage everybody, families, to sign up for summer reading. They can through our website, phoenixpubliclibrary.org, and read at least 20 minutes a day. And all kinds of reading counts. Kids reading the cereal box to mom in the morning, it counts. We want everybody reading because what it does is it keeps people, kids especially, educationally engaged and offsets the potential for summer learning loss or summer slide. You hear it referred to as summer slide.
What are some great tricks that you can give so that the kids still read?
Make reading fun and make it a collective, you know, so everybody in the family is reading and it's not a chore. It's something that's fun. One of the things you can do at Phoenix Public Library is come into one of our summer reading programs. We have a program called Sit, Stay, Read, where children who might be a little bit apprehensive about reading can read to a therapy dog. They make remarkable improvements.
And tell us why reading is important for all of us.
The elements of early literacy show that children will be doing better in school when they start kindergarten. If they're doing better in school and reading on grade level by 3rd grade, they're more likely to graduate from high school. If they're more likely to graduate from high school, then they will go on to have more successful adult lives. And then across the arc of our lives, the more we stay intellectually engaged with reading keeps us sharp. And there's tons of studies that show that it heads off things like dementia. We're able to stay independent and engaged and active longer.
Good stuff, Lee. I really appreciate
always.
it. For more information on the Burton Barr Library or any of the Phoenix Public Libraries, just head to their website. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Arizona Living. We'll get tips to update your home without forking over a ton of cash. I love a good bargain, especially when it involves design. So check out these creative tips on how to update your home without busting your budget.
Hello, I am Deborah May Himes Interior Design and Associates. And today I'm going to be talking to you about inexpensive tricks for updating your home. One of the best ways to do is just with paint. Paint is cheap, and sometimes that can just really give you a fresh, updated look and make you feel like everything's clean again. I also like to talk about using pillows. It's expensive to change your furniture out, but if you have neutral fabrics or leather furniture, then it's easy to update with new pillows and the fresh colors and updated colors, or using area rugs. Area rugs can give you that pop of color that you would really love, and then also adds that personality to the space. Rearranging your furniture is a wonderful way to fresh up your space. So rearranging your furniture should be around how you use that space. It could be about conversation areas. It should have spaces where you can have a quiet time to read a book or watch TV. So look at how you use your space and make sure that the way you arrange your furniture is more purposeful. I like to use larger artwork instead of lots of small pieces. And that's the same for accessories. Use larger important pieces instead of a lot of little things. Makes a simpler, more dramatic statement and a more powerful room. Updating your home can just breathe life back into your space.
We want to thank everyone at the Burton Barr Library for having us here today. Make sure you get out this summer and explore your local library. Okay, before we go, here's a cute DIY craft to do to make your next library trip more fun. How about making you or your little reader a cute book tote? Buy an inexpensive cotton tote at a craft store. Get some puffy paints, iron on letters, or use stamps and fabric paint. Then get creative to personalize your book tote. Pretty cool. I'm Jane Manzuris, and I'll see you next time on Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration, where we help you create an inspired life.